Channel 7. This is the News at 5.
Deputy Tobin Bolter is our deputy, and we're devastated to say he did not survive his injuries, and he passed away moments before this press conference.
The Treasure Valley community is mourning the loss of an Ada County Sheriff's deputy tonight. You're looking at him right here. 27-year-old Deputy Tobin Bolter was shot during a traffic stop, and he died hours later in the hospital. He is the first deputy from Ada County to ever lose his life in the line of duty. We want to thank you for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Carolyn Hawley. It is a sad day for this community, the grief being shown in actions and words. Here's what happened just a few hours ago, this 20-minute police procession for the fallen deputy, as law enforcement from throughout the valley escorted Deputy Bolter's body to a funeral home. One lifelong Idahoan came to pay her respects and voice her sadness.
I'm angry. I'm just so angry, and I'm so heartbroken. This has been my home. I was born and raised here, and it's my community, and it was senseless, and it shouldn't have happened.
Law enforcement from throughout the Treasure Valley could be seen in this procession from Boise to Meridian to Caldwell in Canyon County, all here to pay their respects to a deputy killed in the line of duty. A tragic day for our community, stemming from a traffic stop that turned deadly last night. Our Jude Binkley joins us with what we know about how this all happened. Jude.
Well, Carolyn, Deputy Bolter passed away this morning, and earlier today during a press conference, Ada County Sheriff Matt Clifford described the moments leading up to the shooting.
Last night at about 8:55 p.m., an ACO deputy made a traffic stop on a gray Chevy Suburban near Overland and Raymond in Boise. When he approached the driver's window, the driver shot the deputy and fled the scene. The video shows that the deputy never even made it to the window.
The suspect in the shooting was a 65-year-old man who had a $3,000 misdemeanor warrant for his arrest. He has not yet been identified. Sheriff Clifford says he fled the scene, and Boise police found his car around 9:30 last night. BPD's Special Operations Unit responded when they located the suspect in a neighborhood on South Jackson Street in Boise. Boise Police Chief Ron Weiniger says they tried to take the suspect into custody peacefully, but shortly after midnight, he fired at officers. A Boise police officer then returned fire, which ultimately killed the suspect. Now, during the press conference today, police chiefs from across the valley gathered to mourn the first Ada County deputy to ever lose his life in the line of duty.
I do need to thank all of the folks behind me and all of the people all over Idaho, all the chiefs and sheriffs that have reached out. It's not just our community here, it shows what kind of a state we live in.
This is an extremely difficult time for an agency to go through, losing an officer. We support them, we stand beside them and behind them, and our hearts grieve with the family, friends, and loved ones of Deputy Bolter.
Bolter was 27 years old. He had been working in law enforcement for 7 years, and he joined the Ada County Sheriff's Office in January after previously working for Meridian PD and the Pleasant Hill Police Department in California. Now, there was another deputy who was injured in a car crash while responding to the shooting. That deputy is in stable condition. And Carolyn, Sheriff Clifford says he knows there will be a big push from the public to support Deputy Bolter and his family. He said they'll have an outlet for people to express their support coming very soon.
All right.